Hi everyone, today we're going to make an alien landscape, and as I have just recently released my Alien Rock asset library, we're going to use one of those. But before we do that, let's go to our standard procedure. So as you can see, this is the Berglmir pack, and I want to use one of the maps that comes with True Terrain 4.4, and let's go with the River Canyon. Yeah, let's go with the River Canyon over here. Should give us a good vantage point. Yep, so I think 250 will suffice, and let's find a nice point where we can work from. So something like here, this could be looking quite good, and let's find something like so. So we've got a bit of foreground where we can put our scale reference in, so something like so. And I'm using Blender Kit, and let's see if they got an astronaut for free for us. Wow. Awesome model by this artist, George Novgorodchev. So thanks, George. So let's put this over here. Wow, it's even has armature. We don't need that, but let's make this a little bit bigger, like so, and make him look into the landscape over here. Thanks, George, again. And now that is our scaling reference. Already looks quite nice. Let's find a good light over here. So something like this for the moment, and let's see how this will look like with an 11 subdivision. Pretty nice, but for the moment, right now, we're going to go back to 8. So we know this guy sits here. We can and get this down. Okay, now I think we're going to use just ground and a cliff. And you know what, I feel that this texture is kind of the default cube in Blender. Let's go with that, why not? Let's bring up to 4K and use this. I don't want it to be that shiny, and maybe make it a little bit smaller. And the most important thing is the detail map, so increase the displacement, increase the normal, and the most important thing over here, the details, so all these lovely details really pop up or pop out. So maybe changing the light a little bit. We'll see. We're probably going to use an HDRI light anyhow. Let's go with this. And yeah, let's stick just with one ground, and then let's do a cliff. Click to use. Right now it's the same texture, so we won't see anything. And you can take anything you want. I'm just sticking with this desert feel. Well, we can either use one of the Berglmir pack, or we use the desert brown one. Go to 4K And as always, I like to deactivate anti-tile for the cliffs, go to texture mapping and find the right amount of texture over here, and let's have a look over there, go to blending, bring it down and then increase that to our liking. So something like this should work okay. It does. And then again here, detail map, increase the displacement, increase the normal, and let's bring out those lovely details with the detail over here. And eventually we're going down to the material displacement, carefully increase that as well, so we get some nice rock formations over here. Okay, so let's play with this again, make this look good. Okay, as I said, we could just go and drag and drop one of those alien rocks in here, but as you follow this video, I've got a little present for you. In the link down below you can access a rock I've made especially for this video, and which is not part of my asset pack. So you just download the OBJ file and you import it via OBJ, and it's called Alien Block 00. Should pop up really soon. There it is. We can scale it up, make it really weird, bring it down, and have this thing over here. And it definitely looks like an alien egg or something like that. But that's the great thing, you can scale and deform these rocks as you want. But how about this? Make it part of the landscape. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to, wow, there's a lot of materials from our space traveler. We're just going to assign the terrain map to our alien rock over here, and let's make this part of the rock face and make it really look like an alien landscape. So something like this. Alt D, not Shift D, otherwise you will have too much geometry on your hand. So something like this. Rotate it down a little bit, bring it in, and do it again, as much as you want actually. Like so. Make it a little bit smaller, scale it up. Maybe bring this over here as well. Alt D. Rotate and find some nice weird geometry. Maybe make it smaller. Oops, that was an A. Shouldn't be. Like so. So maybe I'll one at the back as well. Alt D, bring it to the back, bring it down, so like so. And in my opinion, we're already finished and have a pretty nice alien landscape. But that's not good enough. So first of all, we are going to our cliffs and head over to our color variants and go to advanced. No, color variants I said. There we go. Show advanced mapping, settings, and let's see what AO base dirt does for us. Okay, makes it really dark over there, so let's go with 0.15. And let's see how the weathering look like. Okay, that's too much. Let's see what 0.1 provides us with. That's actually pretty cool, but it's still too much in my opinion, so let's go 0.05. Nah, let's stick with the dirt. That's good enough. Okay, and this sits quite well in here. That as well. Over here is one. Over there we can scale it a little bit like so. Make it even with like so. Maybe rotate it. Remember, this is an alien landscape, so there is nothing to worry about in regards of realism. We can do whatever we want, and that is pretty cool. So for example, like this, I like that geometry over there, like so. And let's bring in some rocks because we have them. That's all there is to desert procedural or desert rocks. Let's go with the desert rocks and bring this over here. So we've got this all over the place. So let's head over to the modifiers. The first thing I always do is do the camera culling with a bit of padding, and then most importantly a slope mask. And you can either dial in the slope where you want those rocks to be. Let's increase carefully like so the amount, and we can also scale those up a bit like so and so, and play with the distribution, because I would love to have, yeah, that could look actually quite nice. Let's take a look. Yep, these look good. These look actually pretty good. And I'm always forgetting that they have some quality settings, so let's head over and go to medium, probably getting some more details in the maps, which I appreciate. That's that. And what we're going to do now, because it seems a little bit empty at our back, we're going to all deduplicate our main terrain, bring it down, bring it to the back, and rotate rotate it a little bit, scale it up, bring it down, and rotate it so we've got a more in-depth scene. Let's do the same thing, and now we could, should we? I don't know. Let's see. Something like that could actually look quite good. Like so. Let's have a look. Looks fine to me. And eventually we could put in some strange water as well. Again, why not? So I prefer the lake river water because it has this great dirt texture to it, which we can use to make something really alien. So the geometry, I think we have used 250 or something like that. Let's do it like 500. That should work well. I like my edges to be straight to the horizon, and then bring this up like so. And then we're going to the water setting and use some weird color for this. Probably should use something like that. Now you're taking dirt water, surface dirt, a little less, bring in some foam, make it high calculation, and give it some micro detail, increase that, increase the overall intensity. Again, we're talking about alien waters, so why not? Something like this. So I would now go to True Sky and dial in some clouds, some fogs, maybe something like that. But as I don't know who of you have that, I'm just going to use an HDRI, which I use HDRI Maker 2, which is just such a great thing. And let's make it a very dramatic sky, something like this. Bring this in. You can actually use Blender Kit as well to search for HDRIs, and you just pop them in. But this is just super convenient, so I'm dialing in. That's too much, so something like 2.6. Same here. And then we're going to rotate that. Make it chromatic. Maybe not dramatic enough. Let's take this one. That's a little bit too pink. Look, I don't want to bore you with finding the right light, but it is an important thing, so let's go with this one because I really want to have a dramatic vibe to it. That already looks promising. Let's go with 2.7, 2.6. That looks okay. That looks alien to me. So maybe we're bringing that with this light more over here. Bring it to the front. Like so. Some great alien geometry over here. I like that quite a bit. Now this is how you could use the rocks from my latest asset. So let's take a look. We've got our mist pass enabled. We're going to take 150 and 350 and let's give this a render. And at the end I can already say goodbye to you now. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy this video. Bye.